Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of Royally Rumbled's 2008 Universe Mode. It's 2021. We're your hosts. My name is Jordan.
I am Robert, and we have finally put SummerSlam in our rearview mirror. That's it. SummerSlam talk is over with, and we get the fallout immediately here on Monday Night Raw. But over the course of this episode, we have some things happening, Jordan. What's some opportunities and some surprises?
That's right. 3 surprises to be exact on Friday Night SmackDown. And we have a very unique opportunity that we will learn the events of. I mean, like you said, SummerSlam, we saw William Regal walk away with the unique opportunity. But what that will be,
you will find out in the main event of Monday Night Raw. So stay tuned for that. But before we get to either show, we have a very special announcement.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one.
Do you want to say it, or do you want me to say it?
You could say it. You could say it.
We're bringing back the King of the Ring tournament, and it is happening very soon.
That's right. King of the Ring coming back at you. Your boys Royally Rumbled. It's 2008. It's September. We're on the road to No Mercy. So let's get this going with Raw.
Let's head over to Houston, Texas, where Monday Night Raw is taking place. Our first match on Monday Night Raw is Carlito versus CM Punk. Before the match begins, Carlito extends his hand to Punk, but as Punk goes to shake his opponent's hand, Carlito pulls his hand away and turns his back on Punk. As soon as the bell rings, Carlito charges at Punk, taking him down. These two will go on to kick the crap out of one another. Carlito maintains control at the start, forcing Punk to continuously play defense, until Punk was able to counter Carlito and land the running knee bulldog combo. Carlito fought on, taking Punk down with a twisting neckbreaker, but Punk powered out at 2. Carlito then connected with the backstabber, allowing him to put CM Punk away for the second time in the last few weeks. Umaga comes out to the ring next and yells into the microphone. No one understands what he is saying other than making out Jeff Hardy and championship. Jeff Hardy comes out shirtless, ready for a fight. He's tired of hearing Umaga tell people he's the rightful champion. Jeff says Umaga can never beat him when it counts, and that he always rises to the occasion. Next week's Raw, we will see these two go one-on-one in the main event. If Umaga can beat Jeff Hardy again, he will get an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship at No Mercy. Next, we have a rematch from SummerSlam, where we have Michelle McCool defending her Women's Championship against Mickie James one more time. Tonight, Mickie gets to lace up her boots and actually take it to Michelle McCool. McCool starts the match off by throwing Mickie by her hair. Mickie immediately fires back with a suplex. The two begin exchanging holds, and Mickie sends the women's champion off the ropes, but McCool is able to capitalize and gain the advantage. Mickie was able to land a pop-up Hurricane Rana, and then lands a Mick DT, but Michelle McCool kicks out at 2. McCool connects with a belly-to-belly for a 2 count. McCool gets Mickie James into the corner and charges her, looking to connect with a big boot, but Mickie James counters and is able to land a second Mick DT. She covers McCool for the 3 count to become the new women's champion, unseating Michelle McCool as the only undefeated champion in our universe. Just 24 hours removed from Dolph Ziggler competing in Money in the Bank, he gets another shot at the tag team titles with his partner, John Morrison, after tapping out 2 weeks ago. Morrison explodes out of the corner to hit a neckbreaker on Shad. He then attacks JTG on the outside as well. Morrison maintains control against Shad until he seizes an opportunity to tag in JTG. JTG gets some offense in on Morrison, including a big spine buster. He then takes some time to dance and taunt, firing up the H-Town crowd. Morrison is able to take back control from JTG and tags in his partner Dolph Ziggler, who shows off against the worn-down JTG with a stinger splash and a headstand headlock. The match breaks down and Shad lands a massive powerbomb on Ziggler. He follows that up with a Thugnificent to retain the titles.
So a huge title change on Monday Night Raw already.
Yeah, Michelle McCool, finally no longer the women's champion on Monday Night Raw. Mickie James takes the title back after she acquired her boots. That's the biggest difference between SummerSlam and that match, is that now she has her boots. And those boots are made for walking all the way to the championship.
Yeah, and I mean, we also had that World Tag Team title match. But rumors are spinning. Robert, there's been rumblings you had a meeting earlier today with one William Regal.
I did. I presented William Regal with his unique opportunity. Also present in the room for said unique opportunity were Ric Flair and the world's heavyweight champion Triple H. So I let William Regal decide between a bye and a guaranteed spot in the King of the Ring tournament that we're bringing back, or he can have a World Heavyweight Championship match tonight in the main event against Triple H. And guess what William Regal chose?
The title match?
He did, and we're going to the ring right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
So, Robert, you literally made this match earlier today.
Yep.
Triple H won the title, defeated Randy Orton and Rey Mysterio, the former champion, in a triple threat match last night at SummerSlam. And tonight, he has to defend the title against William Regal.
William Regal, who, I don't know if you've been paying attention in our 2008 universe, almost unstoppable. I don't want to put him over too hard, but he's been having his way with every opponent that he's faced. So obviously Regal gonna take the title match here, puts the champion at a disadvantage. You know, he's unprepared for his opponent. Regal, not knowing that this was coming either, but surely confident in his own ability. He's a ring general.
Well, sure, he's the former Intercontinental Champion. Was undefeated for like several months.
Yeah.
And defeated MVP and CM Punk last night at SummerSlam.
Yep. So, of course, Triple H is going to take the match. He's the champ. He's the game. He knows how to play it.
Well, like I said, rumors were swirling backstage that more title matches were going to be happening, and was it a surprise to Triple H and Ric Flair, and what was Flair's thoughts on this?
Flair was not happy. I don't want to put people in the room, but let's just say he ripped off his suit jacket and elbow dropped it a few times in my office. Triple H took a more quiet approach and slammed the door on his way out. So I may have pissed off my champion here, and I don't know if that's going to bode well for William Regal. But they're both coming off massive wins at SummerSlam, so William Regal didn't have to take this match. He could have taken the bye in the King of the Ring tournament and just been at the event. He wouldn't have to qualify or anything. He'd just be in. But Regal sees gold here, you know, and doesn't particularly like Triple H's change of attitude, he made it seem.
I mean, if I were William Regal, I would take the shot at the title as well. How many times do you get a one-on-one match with the champion for the title?
On Raw.
On Raw, you take opportunities as they come. And William Regal seems to be doing just that.
Yeah. So this is the culmination of the unique opportunity that you've been hearing me talk about over and over again, and you probably never want to hear me say those two words ever again. This is that unique opportunity. And there's the champ in his new duds. He debuted those at SummerSlam last night. You liking the white boots on Triple H?
It's an adjustment.
It's
an adjustment for me. I like my Triple H in black. But however, the more colorful, that's all up to him.
Introducing the challenger.
So we'll see here if William Regal, because if Regal locks in the Regal stretch, we got a new champion.
That's true. No one has been able to escape the Regal stretch in our 2008 universe this entire time. So Regal, I think, has a really good chance here.
And Regal, a student of the game, is gonna know that the white boots just kind of signifies a change in Triple H, who, like you said, used to wear all black. So, Regal, knowing his history in this business, knows that he has an opportunity here to snatch that title and maybe stunt an era from happening.
It's true. Triple H has ruled Raw before. William Regal ruling Raw as the general manager. But tonight, could he become the new World Heavyweight Champion?
And I'm glad to see that we've got not Charles Robinson back for this match. And the bell is about to ring. Here we go. Title match.
And Triple H taking down Regal.
I told you, Triple H was very angry
And
at the end of that meeting.
Regal looks like he's been caught off guard by the game.
He is the cerebral assassin. But the bastard from Blackpool isn't going to take it lying down. Here we go.
Oh, and a stiff chop from William Regal. But the game throwing him into the corner and a big clothesline.
Just knocking Regal right out. Oh my God. We've got a pedigree. He hooks it. He hits it. Regal
Shoots
doesn't
the
know what
half.
hit him. 1, 2, 3. Triple H with a pedigree out of nowhere.
Wow. The game retains in a shocking upset victory here.
Wow.
Upset for William Regal, I guess.
So a lot of people always ask, why not at least try to get your finisher right out of the gate? And Triple H went for it. Regal clearly wasn't expecting a pedigree, and that's it. William Regal embarrassed here by Triple H in the main event of Monday Night Raw.
I know, it's shocking to say the least. We were just putting over Regal about how much momentum he had earlier this year, and now all of a sudden, even last night, defeating CM Punk and MVP in pretty easy fashion, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. So who knows what this does to the psyche of William Regal moving forward, but I can promise you he's not going to be happy. And I may have to issue an apology to him because I think I sent my champion on a warpath.
I mean, it's all about the game and how you play it, like you said before. Speaking of the game, we are going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to take a detour to SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, let's do it.
It's September here at SmackDown, and we are coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. Big Show is furious about being left off of the pay-per-view and has vowed to dismantle each and every SmackDown superstar in his sight until he becomes the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. The world's largest athlete and HBK got into a verbal spat backstage earlier in the day, so I decided to book them against each other in the opening contest. Before long, Big Show is dominating a discouraged HBK. Big Show took the fight to Michaels on the outside, but Michaels would make it back into the ring and connect with some sweet chin music. Busting the Big Show open, Michaels proceeded to go for the cover, but Big Show wouldn't stay down, and the bloodshed would only enrage the 7-foot-tall, 500-pound superstar. The action would go to the outside for a second time, and as Shawn was entering the ring, Big Show blindsided him with a spear. He would follow that up with a cover, allowing him to successfully get a 3 count, defeating Shawn Michaels for even more credibility. Match 2, we have Curt Hawkins versus Bobby Lashley. Lashley explodes with offense from the outset, but Hawkins holds his own and is able to knock Lashley off his game. The two fight on the outside of the ring, where Hawkins manages to get the upper hand. Once the match returns to the ring, however, Lashley's able to put away Hawkins fairly quickly with a running power slam in this singles match. Upset after the loss, Hawkins resorted to attacking referee not Charles Robinson as Lashley was celebrating. Attacking referees is something we cannot tolerate, so Curt Hawkins will be fined $10,000. Natalya is here on SmackDown. That's right, Natalya Neidhart has been traded to SmackDown from Raw. Natalya gets on the mic and talks about after SummerSlam, the internet was buzzing about one match, the Divas Championship match. She says after the match was over, there was only one thing on her mind. She wants to compete against the champion, Melina. Melina comes out to a huge pop from the Portland crowd and puts over Natty as one hell of a competitor. Melina says that once Natalya earns herself a title shot, she'll be glad to put the title on the line. But until then, she needs to get in line behind the other women on the blue brand and prove herself. Natty grins and tells Melina that she was born ready. The Dungeon Diva is going to prove why she's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Melina tells Natty that she expects nothing less and can't wait to tie it up with the third generation diva on Friday nights. After defeating Shawn Michaels at the biggest blockbuster of the summer, brand new United States champion The Miz holds an open challenge to any member of the SmackDown roster. Non-title match, of course. Shelton Benjamin enters to the surprise of everyone, including The Miz, and says that he's been traded from Raw. Shelton explodes with offense at the start, leading to Miz trying to retreat out of the ring after getting knocked on his ass. Shelton gives chase and keeps the pressure on Miz. Miz is able to counter and sends Benjamin into the ring steps and then tosses him back into the ring. Miz goes for a skull-crushing finale, but Shelton reverses and knocks Miz out of the ring. Miz hits a swinging DDT, but the referee walks directly in the way of the cameraman. Damn it, not Charles Robinson. That's what we get for having only one referee and making him work with a concussion. Miz is able to counter Shelton's attempt at a pay dirt and hits a reality check. The Miz takes the turnbuckle pad off, distracting the referee, allowing The Miz to hit Shelton with a low blow and a skull-crushing finale. Miz pins Shelton, and after the match, attacks him for attempting to steal the spotlight from the new United States champion. After a commercial break, Montel Vontavious Porter is in the ring. He announces that he has been traded to SmackDown, but is not happy about it. He claims that nobody knows how to use him to his full potential, and he's done fighting for opportunity. He's here to take opportunity. Whether or not anyone wants to admit it, you're all looking at the most valuable superstar on SmackDown. Not only SmackDown, but across the entire WWE. So yeah, that's right. 3 new superstars on Friday Night SmackDown. There's been some changes, and SmackDown reaps the rewards first. But that means that 3 former SmackDown superstars will be appearing on Raw in the very near future. That's right. So, could this have been the final SmackDown for certain superstars. We'll see. Tune in next week to find out. But we have one more match on Friday Night SmackDown. It's the main event. We have John Cena, who has called out Booker T.
Oh!
New WWE champion Booker T is in action against John Cena right now.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Making his way to the ring.
And here comes the new WWE champion, Booker T.
What a huge victory in the main event of SummerSlam last Sunday. It was huge. So unexpected. Your reigning champion, Chris Jericho, defeated finally by somebody who dropped all the gimmicks, dropped all the BS, and just went out there and kicked his ass.
Hell yeah. Booker T really finding himself and rediscovering who he truly is at his core. Like you said, stripping away the gimmicks. Chris Jericho said that he was just a stepping stone. He wasn't going to be an issue, and Booker T proved everyone wrong, took everyone by surprise, and defeated the undefeated Chris Jericho.
Yeah, it was a huge match, a huge win. It's a big change, a seismic shift on SmackDown with Booker T as the new WWE champion. And here taking on John Cena. Super Cena is here.
That's right. John Cena also faced off against Booker T several times in the lead up to the United States title match that they were both involved in. Booker T beat Cena there. Booker T beat Cena previously a few other times. And I think there's a friendly rivalry going on between the two.
Yeah, you could say that it's friendly, but once that bell rings, Cena's all business.
Absolutely. John Cena, I know, hasn't had the best go of it on Friday Night SmackDown. He did win big against The Miz, but unfortunately for him, hasn't been able to gain more momentum, which is very unlike John Cena.
It's true, but a win here against the brand new champion would catapult Cena into that momentum that he's looking for.
Now, do you think this has anything to do with former champion Chris Jericho calling Booker T a paper champion?
Oh, having this match right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. Booker T...
Wait a minute.
Speak of the devil. Jericho is joining us at ringside here, it seems.
The former champion, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. And look, Booker T is not taking his eyes off of him. I wouldn't
But
either,
it's
Booker.
not smart to turn your back on somebody like John Cena.
Do you think Cena takes some disrespect for that?
I mean, if you're Cena, how do you not, right? Because you know how good you are. The world knows how good you are. And here's Booker T worried about somebody sitting at ringside. That's like if Booker T was worried about me.
Well, the bell has rung, and this match is off to a start. Cena with a side headlock takeover there.
It's going to be really interesting with the two styles at play in the ring here. Because Cena's capable of doing everything, but so is Booker T. Like, don't write Booker off, and that's what Jericho did as Cena plants Booker T with a DDT.
Yeah. And wait a minute, Cena deadlifting Booker T.
Gut-wrench side slam. Just pure strength from Cena lifting Booker T up like that.
But here's Booker with that side Russian leg sweep, and now Cena's on the outside, Booker's
Ooh.
on the outside, Cena's on the outside, Booker's on the outside.
They're both on the outside now as Cena tries to hammer away, but Booker snap suplexes him.
Nice.
Referee's count is at 3 here. There it is. Took him a second.
There's the 3 count. And, Booker is just nailing Cena with these chops, lighting up his chest.
Oh!
And Cena counters with that STO, taking Booker off of his feet. Referee count of 5.
Referee really taking his time to get this count.
And Cena hitting that shoulder block on Booker T and tossing him back in the ring for a count of 7.
Cena's honorable, you know? He just... Most guys would have just... Oh, my God, we
Wait
got
a
a
minute.
roll-up. 1,
2,
3. Did
Booker
he get him?
T!
He
Booker
got him.
T won!
Wow. John Cena, unprepared for that.
Look at that.
The crafty veteran Booker T.
Booker got Cena with that roll-up.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Booker, look out.
Oh, shit. John Cena is not happy about doing the honorable thing and then being made a fool of.
And it seems this match is over, but and referee not Charles Robinson
Calling
needs
for help
to try
from
to
the
get
back.
control here.
And they're just continuing as if the match didn't end. Booker's more than happy to continue to kick Cena's ass.
I mean, he's the WWE champion.
Wow. What a breakdown here on SmackDown.
And Chris Jericho, it seems is just getting up and leaving.
He's not impressed by what he's seen here. But, I mean, that roll-up from Booker was picture perfect. And Cena's just wrenching at the neck like Booker can tap out. The match is over.
And Cena's putting a statement on this. Oh,
Ooh.
and that huge slam.
Is this it? Cena.
I think that's it. We got to call it. That's it. We're out of time here on SmackDown.
He's pumping up his shoes. What are you talking about?
So that's all the time we had for SmackDown. We had to cut away. But Cena just snapping and going after Booker.
And it's like I said, Cena did the honorable thing. He rolled Booker. He could have continued to kick the shit out of him outside the ring. Cena rolls him in to break the count. He goes in to continue what he thought was a friendly bout, and Booker rolls him up and ends it.
Friendly bout, Robert? I don't know. Booker was crawling towards the ropes to try to stand up, and Cena was kicking him while he was down. So Booker completely, in the right, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the match to win the match, and Booker T saw a unique opportunity and rolled Cena up and stole the 1, 2, 3. Jericho wasn't impressed, but I think he should be very careful.
It's true. I mean, Chris Jericho seems like he's not done with the WWE champion, but Cena and Booker also seem like they need to resolve some issues, so we will revisit that in the future. But for now, a lot of big things happening, and we hope you stay with us for more content from Royally Rumbled.
We're gearing up for No Mercy. We've got the King of the Ring tournament returning, and the qualifier matches, I believe, start next week.
That's true. That's true. But we'll get more details on that next week in next week's episode. Yes. But for now, let's put a bow on this one. SummerSlam's over. We're finally moving forward.
Yep.
It's 2021, but we're still rocking and rolling in 2008. It's September, and the leaves are starting to change.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. I
hope it's a nice fall.
Yeah, we'll see.
Got the election coming up.
Let's not talk about an election right now.
The 2008 election. Don't go crazy, people.
So anyway,
a simpler time.
Thank you very much for watching. You could find us and follow us on social media at Royally Rumbled, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, Square Ready, Snip Stamp, whatever else social platform, Pinterest.
I don't think that we're on all of those.
Well, God damn it, Robert. Why?
In any event, if you want to follow us individually, you can follow me, Robert, on Instagram and Twitter at Yesball.
And if you would like to, you could follow me. I post memes sometimes on Twitter and Instagram at JL24FPS.
Thanks for hanging with us tonight, and we'll see you next time in 2008.